and welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Right, I am going to do this side quest first.
If I have
I've
anything,
managed to
I'll
track
let you know.
Vince all the way to the Repertory Cinema yesterday at noon, but the camera doesn't show him going out. There must have been another exit.
Did he meet somebody there?
How should I know? Dozens of people walked in during the next hour, but I didn't recognize any of them.
It's been too long, even for Black. If I don't hear from him by tomorrow, I'm going to Miller. The Valley in the middle of something big, and we need to know what it is.
Okay, so they're looking for him as
I
well.
was called in to consult with the Palisade
Pocket
Bank.
secretary.
You should see the security system.
So, Gabe, I don't think you'll have any luck, to be honest. We've looked into him before, but didn't find any anomalous activity. Seemed like your average ex-vet with PTSD, paranoia, etc. That said, can't hurt to check again. Feeling something might be up, we picked up a code for the ghost storage, which will be live. 1122 Angie. Reference. Hi Angie, do you know anything about Sobchak security? He's been receiving some pretty high-tech end tech lately, and I want to check it out. Okay, so if we haven't already got in there, we got that right. There's the computers we can have a look at. Newspaper? Anything new? Sounds like all about truth information. Nothing on that yet. Okay.
Even if they do get compromised, the data can be removed physically. They have several alternate entities.
Lock and hack it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Here we go, we got some law. Here we go. Ryan Baker, drop-off locker. Simon intercepted a local communication talking about a storage locker being used as a drop-off. I looked into it, turns out it's right near us.
Could be anyone.
We've been watching it for a few days and already clocked several Diwali members going in and out. We should take a look in there when we have a clear idea on when we have a good window of opportunity. We don't want to spook them off. The current code they're using is 6.54, but update you if it changes, thanks. That's a new code. Hi Selena, I want to share the good news with you. I'm licensed again. I owe it all to my rep who negotiated the deal. I won't bore you with the official alphanumeric designation, but basically all I have to do was change the designation of my legs, and now I'm back on the duty roster. We shipped to Afghanistan in 10 days, so it looks like your favourite cousin is back to fight in the good fight. Take care, Jake.
I don't know. You can put the names of every organization on a board until it's
Selena, I need to check the NSN lava wall is still at 100%. It's had to resist a lot of attempted attacks recently, but I'm still told by some that I'm being paranoid when I keep pushing for security procedures in this place. Like, I don't have enough shit to fix. You need to use a code to get in. I changed the keypad to 7734. Give me a shout when you've completed the diagnostic channel. Okay. Given a recent string of questionable network activity as well as general climate of fear and suspicion and heightened security threats in the city, I would like us to move ahead with new network security protocols. Yeah, he's really paranoid. Stage one of these protocols include the deployment of an automated network refresh system that changes all general system passwords every 6 days. This will also affect your personal passwords. You'll be prompted to change them manually and meaningfully far more often than you're used to. What do I mean by meaningfully? Good question. I mean the system is designed to distinguish a secure password from a crisis-sized security risk. Trusted. Oh god, Chank. I'm sure people will be well happy with you doing that. Have a look at this one.
Art doesn't make sense because
I don't think I'm going to do this one.
Well, you've got to look at the obvious first.
This might be difficult. Might be, might not be. Okay, might not be. There we go.
Access granted.
What's in here? It's from the doctor. Meredith, I understand your viewpoint, but one of the most dangerous risks for someone with your background is regression at this stage of the therapy. Basically what happens is that the person thinks they are better and then acts out like they used to behave. Then without the follow-up and attention of a professional, they don't realise they are backsliding until it's too late. For your own good, I strongly recommend you come in for at least one session, just one for now, and we can see how you're doing. Please consider it.
I don't know.
Dr. Azin, I want to thank you for your concern, but I worked very hard with my last therapist outside of the task force, and I'm doing much, much better than I was. I really don't feel it would be responsible for me to take a block of sessions with you when there's probably someone here who's more in need of them than I am. Okay, so someone doesn't want to actually do it. Juggling outside first. Meredith, Ethan's 000 right now, and I need his WIP on the known codes. Juggernaut's used, never put it on the server, at least he locks his computer when he's away. I need you to send me the doc. His password is fracking up the A when he gets back in. I'm going to make him change it and then we're going to bug him about it forever, Chang. And we've already read the security update.
One tiny interruption and you're fucked.
If I have anything,
I don't know. We could put the name of every organization on a board and throw darts.
Hack. There's two.
Pessimistically
Anomaly
optimistic.
detected.
Art doesn't make sense.
Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Okay, I didn't get that one.
I don't know.
I might not get them all, but I can always come back and get the ones I haven't.
Organization on a board and throw darts at it.
Anomaly detected. Trace
Art doesn't
program
make sense.
Come on.
initiated. Access granted.
There we go. Ben, I finally managed to get that search warrant you wanted for the internet cafe. Don't tell anybody your suspicions that Jane has contacts a local operative there. They won't accept that because in their minds that makes it a local issue and therefore their jurisdiction, not ours. I got the warrant by pretending the suspected contact is contacted ARC and knew about
Needle
the
in a
bombing.
haystack.
I'll let you know when the warrant arrives. Don't do anything until then, Debbie. Ooh, Ben. I know Miller wants you on the bombing, but please, under the radar, continue keeping tabs on Janus. We have a lot of people in Brazil to get, and we need to get this guy before he gets us. Attention everyone, the third quarterly TF-29 shooting competition is almost upon
I
us.
don't know.
Remember our firing range is always open, featuring any firearm in the TF-29 arsenal with your unlimited ammunition. Have you practiced enough?
I don't know. I got a
Could
bad
be
feeling
anyone,
about this.
Let's try this one again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program
I ain't
initiated.
gonna get that one. No, I'm not
Access
gonna.
denied.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. I need to upgrade a bit. It's all right.
Art doesn't make sense because of, you know, the obvious.
This is definitely not gonna work.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, hang on, 26 seconds. I
Trace
could do it.
program initiated.
One tiny interruption and you're
Art doesn't make
Access
sense
granted.
because of, you know, the obvious.
Baker, looks like your boss is AWOL again, so I'm telling you this instead. Charlie team raided at near Newport on the waterfront. Most of the scumbags went down to shoot him, but we got one in holding. He denies he's affiliated with organised crime, but that's for you to determine. He's all yours, Mac.
If I have anything,
If he's there
I'll
now,
let
I'm
you know.
going there.
The reason we have to speculate so much is that they
Ryan,
don't
you're
have
still
a
on Master
plan.
Cadleck, right? I got this from my snitch at the Red Queen, so it's legit. Recently, son Dominic went behind their back for a loan to Otar Boccavelli. Otar thought Massa approved and loaned the kid the money to curry favour with his mother. Now she's mad at Otar. Otar refused with Dominic, and Dominic refuses to have a sit down with his mother. I wouldn't mind Otar losing face, but it's costing the family money, so he's pissed at everyone. This has the potential to explode.
I don't know. I
Fully
got a
got
bad
that one.
feeling about this.
Oh, the Dubai mission. To all staff, this is to address the recent mission in Dubai. We know someone who died in that action, and one of our consolation is that they died doing what they believed in, trying to make the world a better place. However, there is no excuse for the mission going to hell the way it did. The reasons it did are now under thorough investigation. We can all do better than this, and from now on, we will for them.
Pessimistically
Further rumours have
optimistic.
come to my attention which question why we were in charge of the op in the first place. Rather than station Muscat, these speculations are a distraction and strongly discouraged. Please remain focused on the actual task at hand. Those were our people we lost who fought us to avenge them. Sad. I would have been on that one.
We could put the name of every organization on a board and throw darts at it.
Access granted.
Art doesn't make sense because of,
I've heard of this guy that Rivali are looking for too. As for Vince's files, he tells me as much he tells anybody else. Jack shit.
made the
Unless
most
he has
noise in
to. I know he has a
co-op.
secret hiding place somewhere on site. Maybe he's got some files in there, but I don't know.
we could put the name of
Okay.
every organization.
I need info on a possible gun runner in the red light district working on the radar of both the Diwali and the local cops. Now we might have contacts with law enforcement in another country. Do you know where Vince keeps his files? Yeah, he's gone missing. Pedro, I got you the code for the storage locker in the office, 6354, go check it out. That was from Vince.
Could be anyone.
Can I level up more security? I can do that. I do that. I need 2 for that. rebrieve, I need 2 for that as well. What's that? Oh. Train ticket. Okay.
What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake.
Look in there.
Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours, preventing life-saving medical
Vince, our people in Moscow confront the Diwali shipping unlicensed Ogs out of the Czech Republic. We suspect the majority are leaving by unmarked trucks, but it's difficult to know for sure right now because it's definitely looking like some of the police are taking backhanders to look the other way. Well, that we've seen that before in this game so far. There's a lot of dodgy police. There's some good, but some bad. Worse, if someone desperate enough to deal with the devil can't pay enough, or nobody will miss them, seems the Diwali are happy to pocket what little they have and sell them to third parties for labour, sex or spare parts. The team is still compiling the full report. It's pretty nauseating. Okay. Vincent, where are you? D. Do you have any information? It's not easy for me to betray my husband. Have your ticket, Berlin. Red Queen.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
Let's see if I can unlock this.
Anomaly detected.
Come on.
Trace program initiated.
Boom. I got it. It's gone. Boom.
Access granted.
That's it. Let's have a look in here. Unlock. What's he got in here? No, what are you doing? Silencer, that's it. I've already got a silence weapon. I thought it'd be better than that. I have got a main quest to look into here as well, so we're gonna... Actually, you know, while we're up here, we've looked at all those computers. Are there any other computers up here we can look at? MSN servers, no. Counter-terrorism. Oh, he's on his bloody computer. I can see if I can look at his computer, but he's
Jensen, I'm busy. Get lost.
Yeah, I don't like you either, you jerk. Bit of an arsehole, isn't he? Let's have a look. Let's be nosy if we can.
Anomaly detected. Access denied.
Crap. Right, it's too quick, okay.
Most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now.
Being nosy.
The level of hatred, suspicion aimed at them, it's horrifying. They want to feel safe, and they use the Restoration Act.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Stick. State police arrest a woman named Irina Markova trying to cross a checkpoint with fake papers. She's been in ARC for 18 months. Alesky has footage of her in the BG at one of Rucker's early press conferences. The cops didn't want to release her to us, of course, but I pulled rank. Should be here pretty soon. Dr. Miller's mandate with Markova is he wants another full extent of ARC's connection with the bombing. To the bombing. Stick, thanks for the heads up, but I know all about Blaster. He's in my crosshairs already. It's only a matter of time. And forget Snarkabog. He's just a bullshit rumour that NVB. Vince, last night I leaned onto a local ARC sympathiser to see if he knew anything about the bombing, and he gave me 2 names. Blaster, a Prague smuggler with some of the connections to the Varley. 2, an ambition at board in that Marbonian smuggler who goes by the name Snarkabog. Apparently they're having some sort of a turf war, and I think I can use, but I hope you'll find it helpful. Okay, that's interesting. Good mate. I'm just looking in on your computers. That one we've already looked in. Only. Oh, we haven't. Okay, it's just unlocked though. Thank you, whoever left that open. I was there, you weren't. Jensen wasn't the reason the mission got blown, and if it wasn't for him, things might have turned out worse. And all due respect to Mac, but if he wants Jensen to be more of a team player, he has to make the man feel like he's part of the team. It's been 6 months. Jensen has proved himself. Thank you. So I had another mission with Jensen and a bloody body count. At least he didn't openly defy Mac's orders this time, like he did on his first mission. don't know why Miller lets Jensen undermine Mac like this. Just because he's an ogre doesn't mean he deserves special treatment. Some people are blaming Jensen, that's bad. It's not him. Since everyone's too busy with the bombing, I'm postponing this. I'll let you know when it's back on. To commemorate 6 months since our colleague and friend Jane in the army gave her life in the service of us, I'm getting everyone together for a drink. This one's open as well. Oh, this is our computer. I've read all our messages though. I forgot that that's our little corner of the office.
Art doesn't make sense because it's in the days of the obvious.
Nothing else.
We should find out.
Maybe they took out the train station to get at someone.
This is another cassette.
Well, his computer. Let's get to speak to him first. She's busy.
Daniel Fletcher, you are a genius. Oh, hey, Adam, what's going on?
Miller sent me to...
Checking my progress? Really? I said it would be done when it's done. You can't rush these things, Adam. Excellence takes time.
Right. So...
Well, I was right. Am I good or am I good?
What did you find?
Oh, just some isolated fragments from what looks like the bomb's timing mechanism. And get this, it's a Stanek.
Stanek. The bomb's timing mechanism was a wristwatch?
Well, to address your incredulous tone, a mechanical timing mechanism is not as silly as it sounds. Security scanners can detect anything with a suspicious electronic circuit, so using a low-tech solution is really clever.
Stanek watches are custom-made locally. I think I'll pay the shop a visit.
It's probably closed. Let's see if I can find you a second option. Yeah, got it. Nomad Stanek, founder and owner of the store, lives in the Davnia Vod district near Pilgrim Station. That's Putnik Nadraji in Czech, I think. Building number 96, second floor.
Nice, we'll check it out.
Great, let me know how it goes.
Okay, Nomad Stanek. Okay. Have a look around. We got anything? Your computer's not something I could look at. Okay, whatever, mate.
Professional courtesy then.
Oh, she's on the computer. I'll take them.
Adam, I'm glad you came back.
Let's speak to her.
I thought you'd be topside by now. Oh, hey, I forgot to ask. That appointment you found between Black and his informant, did it say anything else?
Just a location. A nightclub called the Red Queen. It's not much, but hopefully it'll lead to something else.
I hope so too. Listen, I really appreciate you doing this, Adam. I know how busy you are.
No problem. I'll let you know if I find something else.
When you find something else.
Right, when. I'll see you around.
So I've got to do a quest before I can speak to her. She's on that computer. I want to read all these computers eventually. Security, holding cells. They said someone was in the cells, right? I'm going to have a look. Nobody in any of them. Nobody in there. Thought there was somebody in there. Did I miss it then? Scholar. Infirmary. fact, have I read those messages there? Yeah, okay, nothing. How's she doing?
Hey, Adam.
You alright?
Hey, what's up?
Should I talk to you? Okay, nothing.
I should get going.
Okay. Talk to you later.
I can unlock all these as well. So I'm going to try and unlock and attack her computer first, see what she's got going on. I'm going to be nosy.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Try again. For 45. I could nuke it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Give me a bit of a chance then. Still nothing. Ah, I can do this. Oh, my clock. Gives me a chance. I'll have a clock. Ha ha ha! I've got it.
Trace program initiated.
This might give me some passwords as well, hopefully. Alright, the shipment came in at last. I have to leave before you're off shift, so I'll drop off what you need before I go. But need you fill out the usual dose report on my computer before you take the drugs off. So for today, the password is neuron Jen. Okay. Peter Chang. Pass by to look at your safe and you please know it's not you. It looked like a security problem, so I'll be a few days before I can have it fixed. I'll get you posted. Go staff, take it seriously. If you try to change the code, my secure locker as part of the refresh you ordered, if it's not. I'll use the steps, but it's still stuck on 2023 no matter what. Okay, so we've got that. Alright, since I know you want to get back in the field, I thought I'd clarify a few things about Mac. He is a world-class prick. Of that there is no doubt, but from what I hear, he's got some bad history with OGs. Not that I pretend to know what it is. Of course, that shouldn't absolve him from being a decent human being, but there it is. Prick aside, Mac's a pro, and he recognises how useful they can be in an emergency. Thing is, though, given that Prague is one of the most anti-OG cities on the planet, probably not the best place for an augmented agent. I hate to say it, but good guy or not, the thought of well-armed and well-trained OGs walking the streets scares the shit out of most people. But, if you ask me, his biggest problem is Jensen. Normally agent adds to Mac, but Jensen seems to get special treatment. I blame Director Miller for that. Mac's been here longer than anybody and everybody looks to him. He's the deputy in everything but name, so Miller should stop cutting him off at the knees. I understand that, but still, he shouldn't take it out on Jensen. Alright, you're welcome. I want you to know I don't do it because it's my job. I would do it for you even if it wasn't. Okay, what's this on about? Oh, okay. I'm getting that grenade. What's his code? I'll hack it then. I can hack that. 90. Oh, okay. Clock.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, okay, already got it. But I should be able to get that.
Initiated. Access granted.
Oh, look at this. Grenade launchers. Oh my god. Stun gun, sniper rifle. I'm gonna leave that open. I can come and get them when I need them. It's alright.
Hey, Adam.
Attempted intrusion detected. Warning. Attempted intrusion persists. Oh, okay. I've got the password for that. No, I haven't.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Okay. JGC, new cards in place. I've asked Celine to check everything's good with the lava wall too, so expect to see us soon. And a word of advice, if you'd be talking to Mandalay in there, stay out of his way when he leaves and don't ask him how his personal life is doing unless you want to be chewed out and made you feel like shit for the rest of the day. You're welcome, Chang. I guess he's been in trouble. JGC, this is nuts. In the last week there have been 4 attempts to breach our firewall. At least 2 are from Collective, and people here aren't taking security seriously enough. Because of everything else that's going on, they just don't get that terrorists do more than blow buildings. So I'm going to ask to be the bad guy for a little bit. New security protocols, changing other codes and passkeys. Everyone's always got something to say about me anyway. Let's give them something worthwhile. Okay, well done, Chang. JCC, I've moved all your documentation on the NSN. Okay, what's this? Access code been changed again. Mission been done. Okay, key codes and that have been changed. I might as well just keep looking on that one for codes. Oh, I ain't gonna get this. I'm not gonna get it.
Anomaly detected.
I'm not gonna get it.
Trace program initiate. Access granted.
I am, okay, even better. Lovely. What's in here? Turn the electricity thing off. It's funny, not one person's bothered coming to see what's going on. Maybe because they know it's me, but still. This is one of my password resets. Okay, so I've got people's passwords as well now. So I don't have to hack everybody. Okay, let's go. It's in the briefing room.
My goodness.
What the what was that? What was that? What the fuck was that? Is that a bomb? I definitely felt a bomb when we came out there. Like nothing showed up on here quest-wise. Vincent Black, point of interest, nothing. Weird, isn't it? Okay, we're going down this way. So what was that explosion?
Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
Do the side quest first, and then we'll do the main quest. Red Queen. Okay.
You must have quite the pair on you. I'll give you that.
I thought the red light district was more liberal when it came to Ox.
No, nothing like that. Your money's as good as anyone else's, except... we haven't had too many augmented in here lately.
You worried I'll put the other customers off their entertainment?
In the Red Queen, you're more likely to get some offers, handsome. So, what'll it be?
All that trouble lately can't be good for business.
You kidding? We deal in sex and alcohol. times get tough, demand goes up, not down. People are looking to escape, you know? Play out some fantasies, have fun.
And a little thing like the possibility of another bombing isn't enough to keep them at home.
Well, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Don't know if you heard, but they got the bastard who was behind the Ruzika explosion.
What do you mean?
Raka, the leader of ARC. I guess the cops smoked him out of his home. Lou said he's dead and ARC was basically dismantled. Terrorists gone. Poof. Like that. So we got nothing to worry about. Right?
Yeah, right. Red Light District always this busy?
Only at night. Locked up tight during the day. That's when the rest of the old district gets its share of the tourist credits.
Pigeons of a different feather.
You could say that. A little less adventurous. You know, museum goers, souvenir buyers, walk around with cameras glued to their faces. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You live in the city long enough, you take things for granted. Ignore all the sights and sounds around you that make it special.
Yeah, I know the feeling. You only miss that stuff when you've left. The Queen's got a pretty liberal management policy. A lot of places in this city wouldn't even let me in the door.
The whole red light district is like that. Mostly. Besides, some of our most popular employees are augmented. Be kind of hypocritical to turn them away as customers.
Smart business practice.
Oh yeah. The owners here are real smart businessmen. Part of the reason the Red Queen is the most popular club in the district.
Sounds like a nice little family-run operation.
Look, I don't want to get into trouble. And I don't want to lose this job.
Don't worry. Just getting the lay of the land. Actually, I think I'm gonna pass.
You change your mind, I'll be right here. Can I get you?
Taking your credit chip to mine now. Any more money? On people's money.
She booked a place here? In a private room?
From Dominic.
I'm sorry.
Has he come to his senses?
No, Mrs. Catholic.
I have enough theatrics from that vampire.
Just like that. Yes, Mrs.
Who's this? Hello.
Master Catholic, I am the owner of the Red Queen. I make a point of knowing everything important, but you, I do not know.
Could be I'm not important.
Oh, please. Have you seen yourself in a mirror lately? Besides, I have a healthy curiosity. It is important to a mother.
Mom wouldn't be thrilled about me being in a place like this.
Really? I can't imagine why. A good time never hurt anyone.
Critique. Ignore. A caution.
If people are getting hurt, you might end up seeing more of me than you'd like.
If you're so concerned, by all means keep your eyes open for misconduct. It's like I always say, a safe client is a paying client.
It's not the safety of the clients I'm worried about.
The Red Queen is a family business. My eldest son works the bar. The other does security upstairs. Come in on the weekend, and you'll meet one of my nieces, Agnieszka. She's the late show. You see, around here, nothing comes before family.
This place, it's a Diwali-run operation, is that right?
Half of Prague is a Diwali-run operation. My family has a God-given talent for overseeing things. And well, poor Prague. It was in sore need of oversight.
And what do you oversee exactly?
I oversee this club, obviously, as well as certain relationships, certain efforts that require a matriarch's touch, and the comings and goings of certain strangers who ask too many questions.
She's very important.
I'm flattered if that was a threat.
Be careful, metal man. You don't really belong here.
That's what they tell me. I understand your family is very important to you. Does that include a kid named Dominic?
Ah, I didn't think you were here for the scenery.
I'm here to repay a favor.
This club is my confession. People stop by, whisper in my ear. Sometimes I forgive, sometimes not. Lately, I hear one of the Diwali men wants to reconcile with me. How old-fashioned of him.
He helps you out, you help him out. I take it Dominic's causing some kind of trouble.
Dominic has made bad choices, for himself and for his family. We have tradition to consider. So I ask you, what is the best way to get a hot-headed young man out from where he does not belong?
Talk him out. Leave him alone. Drag him out.
If you know for a fact he's in over his head, why give him a choice? You go in there and you drag him out.
My thoughts exactly. Not always easy, though, is it? Boys can be very stubborn.
And what did you have in mind?
My hands are bound by politics. You, I think, have the look of someone used to working around political matters. Perhaps you could kidnap Dominic.
I want to understand this better. What makes Dominic our problem?
Sometimes the Valley operations need sharp young toughs who can wave a gun, and sometimes they need men who can look good in a suit and make allegiances.
So which type is he?
I made an arrangement for Dominic. I found him a woman, found him a place away from all this, where he was useful to the family. But he thinks he knows better. He thinks like Radich Nikolats.
He's a runaway groom. You wanted to marry him off, he wants to sit at the kingpin's table. And this costs you, doesn't it?
You're very perceptive. Dominic is disposable to Radich, but to me, he can bring a more capable wife into the fold. My fold.
Okay.
Alright, where's Dominic now? What do you want me to do?
They call it Hotel Narikala, an old Georgian joke. One of Radich's safe houses. Dominic knows we cannot interrupt Radich's hospitality.
And that's where I come in. It's heavily guarded, I assume.
And surveillance systems, alarms. This is the boy.
So I sneak into this building, find Dominic, tell him he's expected back home.
No. You get in, you incapacitate Dominic. You bring him out and leave him in a cozy storage locker. No one can see any of this happen.
You want me to knock this guy out and drag him through a building full of Radich's men, undetected? You're kidding, right?
Where I am from, abduction of the bride was a time-honored custom. So you think of this as an act for equality. You'll know Dominic by his tattoo. Do not bring me the wrong man.
I should bring her the wrong one to see what she does. Should bring some random person off the street in. Here he is, he's Dominic. I'm sure she'll be pleased. Private room. Hello.
Best club in Prague, friend. But I'm busy right now.
What, smoking a cigarette?
Get away from me!
From Icus. Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest goods. Age. And we real value.
Down here.
I can recognize a former police officer from a mile away.
Okay.
Once they learn to walk, they never...
Muzikaan spousta hardwareu. Sarek Industries, že jo?
Don't bother trying to be tricky, sugar.
No, I'm after your money, I don't care.
Watching you since you set foot into the district.
Hello, I'm dancing.
Stick
La
out
la.
like, what do you Americans say? A sore thumb?
Well, well.
Civilian.
Money up front.
Oh, let's talk to him.
It is my pleasure to serve you. What would you like?
Nothing. I don't want to near
I'm
alcohol.
alright for now.
If that ever changes, I'll be here waiting.
Raleigh, brilliant.
Absolutely. The architecture in the old sector was great. But this area is every bit.
Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobramila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
I know about your meeting. And I'm as eager to find Vince as you are. Maybe we can help each other.
Who are you? What is it you think you know?
Vince and I work together. I know who he is. I know what he does. And I know there are people worried about him.
Is he in danger? Has something happened to him?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I get the feeling he's not the only one who might be in danger. That was some shot in the dark. You had no way of knowing who I was while I was here.
It wasn't a total shot in the dark. You're obviously not the Valley. Though I should have known right away that Vince Black wouldn't be augmented. I should be more discreet. We both should.
What kind of trouble are you in exactly?
Vince wanted me to tell information about my husband's operation. Vlista runs a... It's something Vince was digging into. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
Yeah.
We should talk somewhere else.
I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks. Shikashka. Go before me and I'll meet you there. I don't want anyone to see us walking out together.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
Whiskey, am I right?
That's where I've got to go. I could go and knock everybody out and do it. But that means they'd all see me, so I can't do it that way.
Delara, you there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Diwali op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's alright.
Yeah, I hope so, but I don't think he's gonna be. Where do I go to? Kapka, Palisade, Film Station. Okay. That's what I'm after. That one. More arrests as usual. What's going on here? More arrests? Bloody hell.
You don't belong here.
There she is.
Just a little farther. I want to make sure I wasn't followed. I think it is safe for us to talk here. Finally, together we can make Vlasta pay.
Vlasta, your husband. What's this about exactly? You said you have information.
Smuggling. Weapons. Drugs. Whores. You name it, darling. All of it is heading east. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored. And I have the code to get in. You will see for yourself. And then you will do what you think is best.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation. Why?
I agreed to sell out my husband in exchange for a new life. Vince and I were still negotiating the details. You are looking for Vince, trying to pick up his trail. I guess I am negotiating with you now.
Give it him. I'll give her the thing in a bit. Hang on. Vince.
How did you know to trust Vince with all this? What made you believe he can help?
I didn't know. Not for sure. All I knew is that very few are willing to stand up to men like my husband. I had heard that Vince Black was one of those men. But when he didn't show up to our meeting, I don't know what to think of him anymore. I put my faith in you now.
Do you know of any other ways to contact Vince? Or do you know anything that might explain why he didn't show up?
All I know is that Vince wanted information about my husband. And that my husband... Vlasta knew the name Vince Black. He cursed it often. I believe he feared Vince.
All this sneaking around, exposing your husband's criminal activities. How much danger do you think you're in?
I don't know. I was scared waiting inside that damn club. Paranoid. But I think the worst is over. I'll be out of Prague within the hour and he'll never see me again. Assuming you can pay, of course.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Lesta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering on time. And chasing after women who are not his wife.
Is that why you want to get back at him? Because of something he's done to you?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious, eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But I didn't think he would turn into this monster. I want him to test failure, to have to walk home with his tail between his legs.
If I get involved in this, there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
What you do with the information I sell you is up to you. All I care about now is starting over.
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. That is what Vince and I had agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
We've got a ticket, yeah.
Here, the ticket's already been bought, open-ended. You leave when you want.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I may.
Fuck.
Read the map. That's the map. Okay.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into? I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Huh, maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
It's not gonna be good. We nearly finished this video anyway, and we'll continue it in the next one. Got quite a lot of lore though, which I'm really enjoying the lore in this game. Over there.
Not much going on.
This way. Go to the Palisade Bank.
Hello. City run by criminals and scum.
Here we are. I've actually got to go in the Palisade Bank in one of the videos. Probably be in a couple of weeks we'll do that one.
Access granted.
Well, I just unlocked it. Oh, I got it both. Alright then. Okay, I unlocked that one, which is nothing. There's nothing in here. Oh! Multi-tool, I definitely want that. I want that. Keep that. Sniper rifle, we ain't got a sniper rifle, so we'll leave that. Oh, sellable stuff, which is what I want to do. I can sell all that. Revolver. Okay, if I need a revolver, I can always come here and get one, I suppose. That's one. I haven't got long. Right, I've got 5 minutes, I ain't going to be able to do it in time. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this one here. In fact, what I'll do before I do that, I'm going to make a bomb. I'm going to mess them up. I want to combine that with that. I didn't mean that. That wasn't very good, was it? police coming now as well. Oh well, they'll start shooting them when they come. Screw it, let's go do it.
What? What are you doing?
I think I've got time to do it. Quick.
What are you doing here? If Blaster sees you, waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for. And headed by your friend, Vlasta.
Vlasta is not my friend. He's a necessary evil. Are you some kind of cop? I know all about cops. The ones I met in Golem were very good at introducing themselves.
I'm not like them.
Look, I'm not from here. My name is Olivier. 5 months ago, I was pulled from a train. I didn't have a ticket. They checked my name and saw that in university years ago. I was part of a radical group. 50 students, we were nothing. But it is enough for them to drag me into Golem. Since then, I have spent every minute of every day trying to get out. And now that I'm close, you're not going to ruin it for me.
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo. There's got to be better ways of getting out of Prague.
Not legal ones. Not for me. Vlasta's my best shot of getting past the checkpoints. I got the rest of the money and now he's going to get me all the way to Rabia. I am not going back to Golem. Do you have any idea how bad it is?
Okay.
Golem was hell. It is hell. I understand doing whatever it takes to get as far away as possible.
If you believe that, then you have to leave. I promised Vince I would follow the rules. If Vlasta finds you here, he'll get paranoid and call off our deal. And then he'll call Vince.
Vince Black? What's his role in all of this?
He's the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
You had to pay him where? When's the last time you saw him?
2 days ago, the basement of a convenience store in Davny Obwood. It was not far from the gates. That is all I know. Please, this is my ticket now. Do you understand? Promise me.
Okay.
I didn't come here to get in your way, to keep people like you from escaping places like Golem.
Then walk away. I'll never have another chance like this. I've given them everything I have for this one shot. If I get recaptured... It's Blaster! Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that I won't be on any of them.
I need to meet Kat at the club by 9.
Uh-oh. Right, I'm going to finish this one here, guys. In the next one, we're going to continue from this point. Can't wait, I look forward to it. Anyway, guys, until next time, thanks for watching and take care.